In an era of sequels, prequels, and reboots, there stood only a few worthy of your time. You have Top Gun Maverick, Blade Runner 2049, Mad Max Fury Road, and of course, the rock-solid Cobra Kai. Originally released on YouTube Red, and at the time, Cobra Kai sounded downright atrocious, like a featherless parrot. Tell me then that Cobra Kai was going to be one of the best shows on TV after Netflix picked it up, and I would have called you not a liar, but a damn dirty liar. But here we are, and it's true. Cobra Kai is an urgent crane kick to the jaws of other shows and movies that have tried and failed to lure in a built-in fan base while bringing in a whole new audience. The show has been respectful to the movies that came before it, treating the legacy characters with care and respect. They make decisions that make sense and mistakes the audience understands. Basically, Cobra Kai is everything the Star Wars sequels wish they could be. The writers have managed to interweave multiple plot threads to create a beautiful braid on that bride we'll call a story arc. And lastly, it demonstrates that this is how indeed you write female characters. It doesn't bash into our brains every 3 minutes that they are indeed women. The writers understand the simple game. Treat women the same as male characters and don't overpower them to the point where they're walking, talking goddesses that can't be touched. Marvel, please sit up in front of the class and take some damn notes. Another solid takeaway is that it's clear the writers heard what slight complaints there were from the previous 4 seasons. As a result, there's a major focal shift this season, where we stop worrying so much about the trials and tribulations of the kids and get optical on the legacy characters. And I must admit, Season 5 made me realize just how ample the world of Karate Kid really is before Cobra Kai. There is seriously a deep bench of characters that seem to pop in and out and make you go, oh yeah, I remember him. That guy's a total dick, and that dick is none other than Mike Barnes. And his part was good, to a point. More on that later. In Karate Kid 3, he was like a roided out Johnny Lawrence, but now he's more mellowed out and owns a furniture store. Well, he did until Daniel showed up with his problems on his shoulders like a damn hobo sack tied to the end of a stick. Season 5 begins where we left off in Season 4. Kreese is in jail after being framed by Terry Silver. Daniel asks Chosen to come back to America and help him stop Silver from globally expanding Cobra Kai. And Miguel is searching for his dad in Mexico while Johnny and Robbie search for him. Sam is dealing with her loss in the All Valley tournament while Tori is learning the fact that her win against Sam was illegitimate and Cobra Kai might not be the positive influence she thinks it is. In this season, we also see Daniel and Johnny switch roles. Daniel is on the attack, striking first and hot-headed more than ever, compromising himself and his family in the process, while Johnny is more laid back, mature, and a bigger thinker now that he knows Carmen is pregnant. Johnny comes to the realization that there's something beyond himself to fight and live for, and begins to mature as a result, while Daniel loses his entire family in his quest to destroy Cobra Kai for good. It's the dipsy-do flipperoo that makes these characters gain a better understanding of one another and eventually strike a much-needed balance. Adding Chosen as Daniel's right hand was the right call, and a fine addition. Yuji Okamoto brings a humbleness that is so damn endearing, it makes you want to puke. 2 other legacy characters make their appearance in this season, and both are from Part 3. Daniel's old babe, Jessica Andrews, whose scenes provide a better context on how Daniel met his wife, her cousin, Rebecca, and Mike Barnes, the dickhead. I liked Mike Barnes as the antagonist in Karate Kid 3, and I really enjoyed almost all of his scenes in Cobra Kai. But one of my criticisms of the show is the fight at the end of the season where he is lightly tossed like a damn pillow and is conveniently knocked out. Night night. Damn, man. Any more blows like that to the head, and you might get a full 8 hours in and feel well rested in the morning. So now we have Daniel teaming up with all the people who've damn near killed him in order to defeat a much stronger and capable opponent in Terry Silver, all rising up from the past that have weighed them down for too long and becoming better people for it. It's Karate Kid Valhalla all up in this season 5, all leading up to Daniel's redemption and bringing Karate Kid 3 full circle. Also in this season, we finally see Robbie, Miguel, and Hawk become friends, and it was great to see Tori and Sam fighting back to back against Sensei Kim. It is competent storytelling at its finest, with effective writers who know when a good thing has run its course. And if they stretch these rivalries and misunderstandings any further, they'll be spinning their wheels in a wet pile of shit like some other current TV shows. What I find most interesting is this is easily one of the more popular shows on television, yet there was barely any marketing for the newest season from Netflix. This show should be treated as their golden egg, one of the few pieces of entertainment on the streaming service that retains subscriptions. This is your flagship show, Netflix. Arm those marketing guns, baby, and surround her. Cobra Kai is old-fashioned, escapist fun, made by people who care about the franchise, with competent writers that know just how far they can stretch a character before they lose an audience. We need more shows and movies like Cobra Kai, because the show maintains something that bewilders most of Hollywood today, respecting its audience. The road to redemption is long, and that bitch has dead man curves along the way. I'm not sure how many more great seasons Cobra Kai has underneath its black belt, but they are coming, and I say bring them onward.